Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I wanted to go through what I eat and why. So I did a video a while back kind of talking about my health journey in general, and part of that was all the diets I've been on. Some of the most memorable being cabbage soup diet, which I know cabbage is good, but I just can't do it cooked anymore. I mean, literally ate cabbage soup breakfast, lunch, and dinner for days. Protein diet, literally lived on cold hot dogs, boiled eggs, and cheese. Though a lot of that was delicious, days on end it's not. Also created a lot of constipation. Gross. Atkins, more recently, did the keto diet. What else? Whole30, which I don't really consider a diet. I consider it more of a reset and to see kind of what affects your body and what doesn't. So if you haven't done the Whole30, I recommend it just as a testing kind of thing. I always thought that everything had to be very extreme. That's how I've lived my life since I was younger. To lose weight, I had to be running and running and running, eating barely anything, or eating really weird foods over and over again. And doing the Whole30 really helped me. I also have a video where I quit the Whole30 recently, my third time. So I kind of, through all of these diets and all of this trial and error, have come to find a really good way of eating. Now, this is not a diet. This is not how I lose weight. This is how I eat to feel good. I came across an online trainer that I will link below. Her name is Emily, and also a guy here in Austin named Zach, and they are both advocates for the 80-20 rule, which is, 80% you're eating really healthy for you and whatever that means for you, 20% you're getting to eat kind of those fun foods that maybe don't have as much nutritional value. So the trainer I did really opened up my eyes to macros, and that is kind of what I use when I want to actually lose weight, is hitting macros and not calories. For me, like when I did the keto diet, I actually gained a lot of belly fat. I learned that I can't do very high fat, but I did learn through doing macros that higher protein is good for me. So I've gone through like giving up sugar completely, giving up alcohol completely. Once I did the Whole30, I realized that I don't really like alcohol as much as I thought I did. So I don't really drink a lot of alcohol, maybe once or twice a week max, sometimes not even that. And even though sugar is not my thing, I'm more of a salty person, I actually have a cookie every morning with my coffee because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel really good, and I look forward to getting up in the morning and having that little cookie with my coffee. Makes me feel really happy. So that's kind of part of my 20%. I'm of the mindset now that there is no good or bad food, even though I'm really trying to push against that guilt that is in my mind every day. Do I actually eat after all of that talk? Other than that cookie that I eat in the morning, I do drink coffee, and I do drink it with cream. I realize that I don't like a sugary coffee. I can drink coffee black, but for the only reason being that's how it tastes the best to me. I really don't believe that you should give up the things that you really love. My favorite thing is tortilla chips. Now, I personally do not like to buy them because I don't have control. So I go out maybe once a week for Mexican food, and I don't push away the basket. I embrace the basket, I eat the chips, I move on with my day. I don't really like a lot of fruit because, I thought I had to eat fruit to be healthy, but I just don't really crave it, so I'm not gonna eat it. So I don't really eat much fruit. I have found a way to get more vegetables in by doing like a little blender situation, because you know, like your salad, and you really crave a salad and you buy a salad and then it goes bad in the refrigerator. So I'm trying to use all my spinach like that. So like a typical day, I eat that cookie in the morning. I make some sort of scramble. I really like scrambled eggs. I like potatoes, regular potatoes. I do not keep those out of my diet. I like sweet potatoes or black beans. I do bacon. Like recently I haven't been craving meat as much, so I'm not eating as much, but when I do, I allow myself to have that meat. So my breakfast is more of like a scramble, or I make a breakfast taco on a low carb tortilla. And I do have a favorite brand of that because I know that my body bloats up in a way that is uncomfortable when I have too many processed foods or processed carbohydrates. So I can eat a potato and be fine, but if I eat a lot of flour tortillas, a lot of bread, a lot of pasta, I just don't feel good. So I don't really buy those things, but I do buy the low carb tortillas. I do buy a lot of pre-made salad kits now. They just taste better, man. They just taste better. I like pork a lot, so I do like carnitas, or and I like to make those with potatoes. So good. I eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of fish. I grill a lot of vegetables. But I have ice cream now. My boyfriend loves ice cream, and apparently now I love ice cream. So the things I eat are the things that make me feel good. I do eat a lot of vegetables. I don't eat a lot of fruit. I'm trying to cut down on my coffee and increase the water. I'm doing much better on that. But I guess my kind of core is maybe kind of follows Whole30, though I do have cheese once in a while, and I do eat cream, or do drink cream in my coffee. So I do have dairy, but I don't have too much. And the reason for that is, again, it doesn't make my stomach feel very good. Makes me kind of gassy. So I think, and again, this is for health and not for weight loss, the way you eat has to be something that actually makes your stomach feel good. Maybe keeping a diary, writing down how those things affect you when you do eat them. Trying the Whole30 if you are about that life. It is really strict and it is really hard at first. I do really love nuts, but I have to be careful with those, and I just say that because Whole30, you know, you can have nuts on that. But it's a really good idea to find out what kind of affects your body in a good and a bad way. I really love white rice, but I feel like poo-poo after. So I just have to be really careful. And I think that when I do decide to eat something that's maybe not a bad food, but affects me negatively, that I just have to know going in that I'm gonna feel like crap tomorrow. And that's kind of my 20%. The ice cream is part of that 20%. The chips is part of that 20%. So basically that is how I eat for myself when I'm just living day to day. When I am trying to lose weight, I basically just go back to macros, trying to eat just a little bit less in general. When you are very happy and you're in a relationship, sometimes you go out to eat a lot, and you tend to eat more when you go out to eat. So I try to cut back on the going out to eat, stay at home and cook and make things for a few days at a time, freeze those meals, things like that. And I try to really increase my protein. I like to add an unflavored or unsweetened protein powder to a lot of things. That way I can get that protein even when I'm not craving meat. So that's basically it, guys. This is not a weight loss program. This is just how I eat and what feels good to me. And you should let me know what kind of diets are you guys engrossed in. And I mean diet as in how are you living your life? What are the foods that you guys like? And if you have any good recipes, let me know down below. I am really wanting to get an air fryer and one of those really cook fast things. What are those called? Pressure cooker? No, Instapot. I'm really wanting Instapot and an air fryer because I have lots of goodie ideas and I want to make them. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.